Welcome, everybody. To another presentation of the NBA live on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson with Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. Allie LaForce with us on the sidelines. And this matchup with the Pacers, their first meeting of the season.
Last year, as expected, they had very little trouble against these guys.
Yeah, you know, these are two teams clearly on opposite ends of the continuum in this conference. I mean, this is a team they rightly feel they can beat every time they take the court with them.
To the paint. Mitchell. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And Grant, Donovan Mitchell wears the number 45. Not one we see a lot of in the NBA.
That's true, B.A. But Donovan's got a good reason to wear it, paying homage to Michael Jordan. Mitchell said growing up, everyone always took 23, so he went to MJ's return number, 45.
Indiana calls timeout. Now Halliburton. Allen brings a double team. Pass to Mullen. Just 5 on the clock. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Here's Allen. And now the Cavaliers on the break.
You know, Allen really moves well for a player of his size, and he's always hustling. That set up the fast break finish there.
Now here's Siakam. From outside, off the mark. Outside Garland. Allen a screen. Pass to Mobley. Now Thompson. Defended by Halliburton. Here's the 3. No good there. So the Pacers will take it the other way. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Mullen can't get it to go. Thompson with it. From deep. Here's Allen. With the second effort, and it's good on the lay-in. Allen's gotten his second bucket on the night.
Boy, I tell you, this guy just does not quit on the boards. His energy is contagious, especially on the offensive glass.
And the basket by Halliburton.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Up top, Allen. Offline from the top of the key.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Halliburton right side. Pass to Collins. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Oh, a high flyer. Collins playing above the rim and then coming down with force.
Allen a screen. Thompson fires from way outside. And so ball out of bounds. Thompson touched it last.
Hurts to see that kind of mistake. Coach is going to be on him about that one.
Pass to Siakam. Halliburton outside. Crosses over. Mobley grabs the board.
Yikes, how did he miss that? I mean, he makes 9 out of 10 of those.
And here's Thompson for 3. Collins with the rebound. Indiana on offense. And he lobs it up.
Halliburton all about getting his teammates open looks. Does such a great job with his unselfishness making the pass.
Garland with the ball. Siakam covering. Allen. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. They'll pin that one on John Collins.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
And now it seems Siakam is in his prime. How do you see his place in the league, Grant?
Well, I really like him, but he seems to be an elite second option. Not sure if you want to build an entire offense around him, but certainly has proven to be an important piece to a championship-level team.
Now here's Halliburton. Gets it to drop. Now 2 of 4.
Halliburton's length really an asset on that play.
Now here's Rubio. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Real smooth, guys. Great job with the tip in.
Those are the kind of plays on the offensive glass that can tell you a lot about a player.
Yes, they can. They can't allow him to beat them to too many more of those.
The defense just can't let Siakam get inside positioning like this because he's looking to dunk it home.
Cleveland calls timeout. So both teams making some changes here. The Cavs trailing. Rubio with the ball. Picked up by Collins. Here's Wiseman. Another shot. And he lays it up and in.
And so far, they've had the advantage on the boards.
Yeah, nothing major, not a huge advantage, but certainly a good sign for them going forward.
Mullen can't get it to go. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Tries again. And there's a layup by Wiseman. Nice. Wiseman's got 6.
Scoring well this quarter, picking up steam as he goes.
Here's Siakam. And then Siakam with the jam.
Not the tallest center in the league. He more than makes up for it with those crazy hops.
Here's Rubio. Siakam with the defensive effort. Here's Collins. And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. It's the Pacers leading by 1. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. Had a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
Getting downhill has really been impressive to me. Not settling from the outside. They're going right to the rack.
And the other thing you notice is how determined they've been to get into the paint and get buckets around the rim.
And Fall gets it to go.
And put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
McConnell outside. 6 on the shot clock. And in any season, you'll have your struggling teams. Clark is a competitor. How hard is it to bring your best when you're enduring a tough stretch?
Well, I think it comes down to the responsibility you have to yourself and your team to give it your best shot. And competitors want to compete, and you have to relish that, even when you have the deck stacked against you. So weathering adversity and still being professional and committed to competing, I think is the mark of every pro, should be the mark of every pro.
Pass to Wiseman. No good. Excellent D there from Collins. Siakam left side. And that's a foul called on T.J. McConnell. That's his first foul.
The way he was going over and through the man in front of him, he should have known the whistle was coming.
Yeah, you know, that was out of his reach anyway, so I don't even know why he made that effort. No need to commit the foul there.
And that's a foul called on T.J. McConnell. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Pacers making a change here. Inside. Here's Fall. Out to Rubio. Knocks it down from distance. Rubio's got his first 3 points of the game.
Not exactly textbook mechanics, but I think you got to admire Rubio's resolve. Knows he has to at least be a threat to shoot it out there.
The Cavaliers leading. Collins comes with a double. Outside Thibault. Pass to Fall. Here he goes. Nails the baby hook.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, Pascal Siakam's play had dipped for a while after he got the big bag. He said, it was like, you got the max contract, but are you the guy? That's something I really struggled with. But there's still another level that I can get to, and I see myself as an all-star, and there's a lot more to unleash. Brian?
Just now entering his prime, Allie. Thank you. And James Wiseman gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
Here's Hibbert. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
Oh, you look at Hibbert. When he's in motion like that, rolling off the screen, I think he's much harder to defend.
Here's Rubio. It falls. He's now 2 of 5 from the field.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Here's Mullen. Banked it in off the glass.
You know, this is Mullen's role. He's out there to score, which includes capitalizing from inside, too.
Outside Thibault. Back to Rubio. 1:49 left in the first half of this game. That one goes in. Rubio's got 7.
Yep, you know, after a scoreless first period, he's really turned it up a notch, building some momentum.
Out to the right wing. Let's go with a 3. Mullen can't get it to go.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Here's Hibbert. Cavaliers with a rebound. Here's Fall.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
Yeah, he was one step late that time.
1:05 left in the first half. Pass to Fall. Out to Rubio. Shot clock at 3. Shoots over Halliburton. The shot by Rubio, no good. Indiana trailing here. Down low. And it's blocked by Thibault. And he recovers it. Three-pointer, Halliburton. Fires in the triple. He has 7.
Talk about confidence. Halliburton oozing with it. No hesitation off the catch and shoot there.
To the inside. Wiseman. And it's Wiseman with the jam.
Terrific assist that time by Rubio.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
He's so dangerous in the pick and roll. Halliburton beating the defense with that pass right there.
Here's Wiseman. Give him 8 for 3. And the Cavaliers, another 3.
His shooting has been fantastic, and this team has leaned on him.
Smith in the high post. Out left to the wing. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Garland for 3. It's rebounded by Indiana. And when John Collins takes off from the floor, you can feel your hair start to stand up.
One of the most explosive players in the league with this incredible liftoff. A strong step to the rim, and he can demolish anything in his path. Simply an electric player at times.
There's Nesmith with the 3. The rebound by Allen. Well, we got a close game here in Cleveland. Pass to Garland. Back to Mobley. And there's the lob. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
The contact wasn't going to hold Collins down. He explodes into it and finds the shot.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played. And the shot is good by Garland.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
To the right side for the lead. The rebound by Allen.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
And that's a foul called on T.J. McConnell. That's his third foul of the game. And the Pacers making a change here. On the wing, Mitchell. Allen can't get it to go.
This isn't how they wanted to start the second half. Only 1 of 4.
To the middle. Here's Siakam. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. Siakam's got 8.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Pass to Thompson. And there's the screen. Out to Garland. Clock at 4. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. Garland's got his second basket.
We highlight Thompson's scoring often, but right there, just a great read to get it to the open teammate.
To the wing, right side. From deep, Mobley. It doesn't go for him. So the Pacers will take it the other way. To the left side wing. The shot by Nembhard, no good. The Cavaliers leading. Pass to Allen. Back to Garland. And here is Thompson. From deep three-point range. The long-distance 3 is buried. Thompson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. To the inside. And stolen by Mobley. Garland for 3. Allen. Great positioning on the putback. And now a 7-point Cavalier lead.
Boy, completely inexcusable and unacceptable when you don't box out Allen. This guy is a monster as an offensive rebounder.
Garland for 3. Kept alive. Mobley. Pass to Allen. Lets it go from deep. Knocks down the long J. Allen's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
So both teams changing it up here. And we've got 1:18 left in the third quarter.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
To end the run. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Well, he's not the quickest leaper. He actually doesn't leap that well at all, but Hibbert still can power his way to the rim.
Pass to Wiseman. Beyond the arc. That's in there. Rubio with the assist. Wiseman's got 14 points.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
And his struggles have been apparent. Unable to make an impact scoring the ball.
Now the Pacers on the move. McConnell with it. Thibault picks him up. It's stolen by Thibault. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. McConnell with a steal. The ball's knocked loose. Thibault with a steal. Here's Fall. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. He's got 6.
And right there, Rubio doing what he does. Seeing the floor, exploring the defense, finding the open man, and getting the ball.
And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers in command with a 13-point lead. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And here's Halliburton. Down low. Here's Siakam. And then Siakam with the jam.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
And the shot is good by Garland.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
And the Cavaliers, another three.
And looking to shoot as many threes as possible. This kind of confidence, impressive to see.
Love the mentality there, I tell you. I know I've never coached, but, man, playing to win and being aggressive even with the lead as opposed to being safe and going into prevent offense, I'll take the former all day long. Play to win. And, you know, even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him, trying to shut the door on this one.
Oh, a nice shot by Collins.
Yeah, that's a good look for Collins. I like the offensive approach right there.
Allen a screen. Mobley, left side. Six to shoot. The three from Thompson. Pacers with a rebound.
I'll tell you what, we know he's been struggling tonight, but his teammates have pitched in big time.
A nice shot by Mullen.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Here's Garland. The shot from the low post is good. Garland's got 7 points here in the quarter.
Boy, he's having a great half here. Exactly the opposite of the first.
Here's Mullen. The rebound by Klay Thompson.
I love their work on the glass. They hold a nice rebounding advantage.
Yeah, they've brought the sandpaper edge to their attack, really fighting and scrapping inside. A lot of grit and grind with these guys.
Pass to Mullen. The three. He's off on that one.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Here's Mitchell. Drives to the hoop. What a terrific move that is.
Driving inside, Mitchell uses his speed to get the better of the defense. They just can't keep up.
Thompson right side. No good on the three.
Not himself from range right now, but the only way out of this funk is to keep trying.
Oh, he muscles it in through the contact. They call the foul, and he's on his way to the line.
Halliburton doing what he does so well, creating easy looks for his teammates. Outstanding court vision.
Here's Garland. No need to rush here. Take your time.
Take your time. This is where you can reset and try to get a good shot.
Pass to Mobley. Back to Garland. Clock at 6. Here's Thompson. Takes a three. It's rebounded by Pascal Siakam.
You know, he's just chucking it up from distance this quarter. If you're going to do this, especially in the second half, you better make it.
Garland, no good.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Here's Mullen. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist.
Boy, the catch-and-shoot game of Mullen, excellent. Tremendous confidence in that shot, as well he should have, because he's lethal.
And the clock will wind down on this one. Just a solid effort and a good win
for the Cavaliers.
It's impressive how the reserve players stepped up and delivered in this one.
They didn't just help out. They made a big impact and really secured the win for their team.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
It's just the start of this season series with 3 games left between them, but it must feel great to take the first meeting.
And it will be a fight. When you see an opponent that many times, it's inevitable but those games take on a little extra added meaning for the coach.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Jared Allen.
He was just everywhere for them on both ends, really, just showing a lot of aggressiveness and intensity.
24 seconds left in the final quarter. Now Garland. And it's a defensive 3-second violation.
Cleveland ball. At the line for Cleveland, Darius Garland. At the line for one.
And the technical free throw is good.
All but over now. Those free throws help seal the deal.
5 ticks left in the fourth quarter here. And so it's the Cavaliers taking care of business in this one. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra edge.
Yeah, they really fed off the energy. You saw their activity.
This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and 2 Hall of Famers. Doris Burke here at the table. And on the sideline, David Aldridge. Last outing for Orlando, the loss to the Raptors in Toronto. Tip-off goes to Orlando. And here is Suggs. And this game features 2 tremendous passing teams, and of course should be a lot of fun watching these teams move the ball.
One of the things that strikes you about both of these teams is that they really enjoy playing with one another. Both play an unselfish brand of basketball. The ball is moving, everybody's touching it, and usually that's when the confidence is sky high.
And that's 2 tough points from Collins, willing to mix it up down low.
Here's Wagner. And finished off by Wagner.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Now, here is Halliburton. Siakam outside. Pass to Nembhard. Clock at 6. Indiana needs to get a shot off. The shot's good from Mullen.
And this is where Mullen is most dangerous. A consistent three-point shooter with textbook form.
And he lobs it up toward the rim. And finished off by Banchero.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. And finished off by Collins.
This is as easy as it gets for Collins. Once he establishes position, the defense is toast.
And Suggs throws it down.
Just so fast. I mean, it's like trying to stop a train when he's coming in for the slam.
Greg, looking back at the 2021 draft, I'm still shocked. Tyrese Halliburton fell to 12th. My goodness.
What a steal Halliburton has been. He broke his wrist in college, and that scared some teams away. But, boy, Tyrese has been awesome in the NBA.
Maybe he rushes that just a little bit. Who knows? But he couldn't have gotten a better look than that.
This one for 3. Nailed from three-point land. Suggs has got 7 points.
Are you kidding? 5 for 5, and they just got started.
Three-pointer. And it's John Collins with the rebound. Pacers trail by 4. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Had a chance to catch up with Jamal Mosley. Going into the first game of the season, he said, we have to attack them inside and in transition. See how that works out. If they don't adjust, we're going to keep pressing it. Well, Kevin, that seems like a good idea, considering his explosive team that he has. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Here's Halliburton. Jalen Suggs making his last shot.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
And a wide open look for Halliburton. From outside, off the mark. Here's Suggs. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Siakam.
That's the quickness. Jalen Suggs drawing the whistle that time on the drive. Nicely done.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Halliburton for 3. That doesn't go either for Halliburton. Wagner with it. Halliburton picks him up. Wagner outside. Pass to Suggs. From deep three-point range, Orlando gets it back. That one is good again. He's 6 for 8 from the floor with the basket.
Well, they're calling his number time and time again, and he is delivering.
Nembhard hits the three-point bomb.
Halliburton's vision and then the ability to thread the needle there makes the defense pay.
Suggs. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth, physical basketball, guys.
Now, here's Siakam. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And Siakam throws it down.
Well, Pascal Siakam showing you, I can do a little bit of everything. You need an offensive rebound, a second chance opportunity, willing to do what it takes. Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
No good on the triple. No one near Suggs as he lets it go. Trains the three-pointer. Suggs has got 21.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Jalen Suggs has been leading the charge for Orlando. What an amazing quarter.
The Magic 25. Please give a big round of applause.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Magic.
Tons of points off penetration so far, guys. They're driving at will on the defense, just taking whatever they want.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
A three from Bogdanovich. And Siakam has got the ball here for Indiana. It's a 10-point game.
And you watch the way that Siakam plays. It can get you in the open court or in half-court sets. Great forward who gives you a little bit of everything.
On the wing, Hield. Launches it. The rebound by Halliburton.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And for Siakam, Greg, he almost epitomizes the modern forward.
And that's not to say he's the best forward, but he displays all the skills you now expect from that position. Solid player who any team would love to have.
6 to shoot. Zubats. That shot, no good. And Indiana will go the other way with it. Halliburton with it. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. Mullen for three. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton. Mullen's got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for Indiana. Pacers trailed by 7. And now here comes Collins leading the break. Here's Siakam. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Pass to Hield. Wide open look. Chalk up 2 there. Hield's got his first basket.
Well, how about the in-between game? Buddy Hield saying, I'm a 3-level scorer, folks.
Now Mullen. Off target with his 3. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Magic moving the ball around. Jacks up a 3. And they'll get another chance. 3-pointer, Hield. The Pacers pull it in.
Boy, with his shot not falling right now, it might be time to look in a different direction. See if you can get your teammates started.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Chuma Okeke. That's his first foul. And some changes here for the Pacers. And once again off the mark by Indiana. Magic leading by 9. On the wing, Hield. Here's Hampton. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game. Oh, and with all the gifted range shooters in this league, Doors, it seems like in the clutch, more teams go for those long-distance, quote-unquote, Hail Mary threes, rather than 2 quick field goals inside.
Well, it makes sense if you have guys who work on those types of shots. We see Stephen Curry do this all the time. But I don't always agree that that should be the play. If you have the time, go for high-percentage 2-point looks.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, some people call John Collins John the Baptist for how he dunks over defenders. He says, the game is slowing down for me. I'm able to see my spots. I want to continue to build on that and be looked at as a pillar, a guy that can be counted upon. Kevin, it seems he's hungry for more. Back to you.
He's a big-time dunker, that's for sure, looking to reach his full potential. David, thanks. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And I love how active Lewis is on offense. Outstanding at just taking the initiative there and getting the call.
And he makes both free throws.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
Shot by Hield, nobody around, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Hield. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. McConnell with it. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. Here's Nesmith. And once again off the mark by Indiana.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Here's Zubats. It's rebounded by Roy Hibbert.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
Here's Lewis, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Showing off some athleticism. Man, does Lewis have some bounce in his step.
To the left wing. Here's McConnell. Here's Hibbert. And the layup is good. Now just a three-point Orlando lead.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
You have got to put a body on somebody. We talk about it ad nauseum, but you've got to be disciplined with the box outs. Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
Traps in the tray.
Well, deliver the pass where your teammate can do something with it. Nice.
Pass to Okeke. Hampton with the ball. Just 3 on the clock. Hits the front of the rim and out. So the clock runs out with the score tied going into halftime. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Here's Halliburton. Kicks it out to Siakam for the lead. Banchero grabs the board. And there's already a loyalty aspect to Banchero's makeup, starting with the tribute to the city he grew up in.
He literally takes Seattle everywhere he goes. You look at the tat on his right bicep. It has the Seattle skyline, Mount Rainier, the street he grew up on. In terms of his character, that indicates deep roots and a solid foundation he can build on.
To the middle. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
That's a crafty hook fake by Jalen Suggs. Taunting the defense, getting the whistle. Oh, yes, sir.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line in the game.
And you know, you'll take what he can give you from the free throw line. Looking at his numbers, just really not one of his strengths. Shooting in the low 60s last season.
Here's Mullen. Count that one. Mullen's got 11 points.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind it out game.
And Suggs throws it down.
Yeah, Jalen Suggs has found his rhythm, and now he's keeping his foot on the gas pedal. He is leaving no doubt that the defense could have a tough night.
Offensive rebound. It's tipped. To the inside. Halliburton. The bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. It's on Jalen Suggs. The Pacers have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. That's good from Halliburton.
What we know about Tyrese Halliburton, this guy always ready to push the pace. He's got a ton of energy. He's willing to outrun and outwork other guys.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And it'll be his 4th time going to the free throw line in the game. The first one falls. He makes 1 of 2 that time.
Now, Jalen Suggs is a player that does a little bit of everything, understanding what's expected and how he can carve out time in the rotation.
Outside for Lewis. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Some guys just relish the challenge, find a way, and he does.
Here's Suggs. And Bull wide open. He shoots. Another miss by Orlando. And it's McConnell with the ball. He'll bring it up for Indiana. Here's Lewis. And he goes in for the dunk.
You gotta love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. Here's Suggs. And Suggs throws it down.
This young man has got some big-time athleticism. Go ahead, Mr. Suggs. Show off that vertical.
A shot by McConnell, no good. Now, Wagner. Pass to Bull. Beyond the arc. With the putback. And Wagner able to finish. Wagner's got his second basket.
Boy, that one takes a level of commitment from Franz Wagner. This guy wants to keep the play alive.
Just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. The free throw drops for Lewis. During the Sixers' process days, of course, they developed lots of undrafted players.
They certainly did, Kev. Look no further than a guy like T.J. McConnell, who entered the league in 2015. Philly allows T.J. to learn how to play the lead guard position. He got plenty of minutes. He could play through his mistakes, and all that experience was huge for McConnell's game. Well, 6'10", but don't tell him he doesn't shoot with range. That is nicely done by Jonathan Isaac.
Here's Hibbert, and he finishes nicely on the layup. Hibbert's got his second basket of the night.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Here's Bull. No good on the three.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Pass to Hibbert. And then Hibbert with the dunk.
And now this game's taken on a whole new feel since halftime.
What energy we're seeing. Something has lit a fire under both of these teams.
They set the pick. Here's Wagner. And finished off by Wagner.
But you go back to the fundamentals. Franz Wagner calls for the screen and gets himself some space.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Pass to Isaac. And finished off by Banchero.
And at 7'2", Bull has incredible vision, including noticing when his teammates are open.
Indiana's shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
The Magic trailed by 3. We've got 22 seconds left here in the third quarter. Healed outside. Pacers with the rebound. Pass to Neesmith. And Neesmith with the slam.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Out of bounds as Orlando keeps possession. Just 4 seconds left in the third quarter. Three-pointer Hield. And offensively, a great show for the fans through the first 3 quarters. It's been a fun game to watch. Pacers. And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. The Magic trail by 5. Carter with it. Pass to Okeke. And here is Zubac. Shot clock at 6. Inside. He doesn't hit that one. Great D that time from Hibbert. Here's Halliburton. And Halliburton slams it in.
My goodness, what a triple drive by Mr. Tyrese Halliburton.
To the left side wing. In the corner, it's Hield. From deep. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Pacers leading by 4. Halliburton outside. Here's Hibbert. No good on the shot. And Orlando will come the other way. Pass to Hield. Back to Bogdanovich. The shot by Carter. Nobody around. That falls. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
And the rejection by Zubac. Hield outside to take the lead. from beyond the arc and then some.
3 points.
Heald's got 6 here in this quarter. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Orlando.
They've been active defensively, rotating well, and then also closing out on shots. It's resulted in a number of blocks.
What about the defensive intensity they've had in this one? Jumping passing lanes, poking the ball away, just doing a great job creating chaos.
Just a humongous fourth quarter for him, especially from long range, just in a groove now, and that trade has been deadly.
I'll tell you, you hate to pin this on one person, but his inefficiencies at the offensive end are holding this group back.
And the 3 off target.
I'll tell you, he's trying to help them extend this lead, but it's been a tough night for him individually.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Isaac with the steal. Out of bounds as Orlando keeps possession. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. 2 points, that one goes. Suggs has got 11 points here in just the second half.
Jalen Suggs, a big-time bucket. This guy is fearless.
And it's Halliburton missing.
And that shot isn't the one they should be taking if they want to make this comeback happen.
And Suggs throws it down.
I mean, he's just making the D look foolish. I mean, that was one heck of a move to get himself the space he needed to operate.
And how about the slam to finish it off? Not too shabby either. Good ball movement here by the Magic. And Wagner has it in the corner. There's the 3. Bangs home the trifecta. And now it's a 10-point Magic lead.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You want to continue to build on this lead. Right now, still a little too close for comfort.
And the rejection by Collins.
And that shows you a bit of Collins' all-around game and why he's so valuable at both ends of the floor.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. And it's Suggs missing. And here's Collins. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. Trailing by 10.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. And the second free throw, good. And the Pacers with possession here. Halliburton for 3. That doesn't go either for Halliburton.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for the Magic.
They had to battle for this win. There were times when it looked like it was maybe slipping away a bit, but they never let that happen, which I thought was a real credit to them.
And that's a product of their mental toughness. Anytime the flow of the game turned against them, instead of caving, they just dialed it up a notch and were able to pull away.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Jalen Suggs.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
Boy, always ready to play up-tempo basketball. Tyrese Halliburton stops on the pull-up. That is nice.
Spirited performance. You love to get this kind of win, especially on the road.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. This is Kevin. Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Brent Berry. David Aldridge will be reporting from the sidelines. For the Portland Trail Blazers, they come into tonight's game after the loss to the Bucks in Milwaukee. Halliburton drives in. It's stolen by Green. And here is Simons. It's stolen by Mullen. Doncic with the steal. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Doncic. Here's Halliburton. Pass to Nembhard. Lets it go from deep. Rebound by Nurkic. And now here's Nurkic. He'll bring it up for the Portland Trail Blazers.
Nurkic getting more and more comfortable at finding the open men on this team.
Greg, you take a look at Nurkic. He is at his best going against big-name centers.
Nurkic is the kind of player who rises to a challenge, can be a bit inconsistent in what he gives you, but he loves the challenge of going up against the best.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And guys, how about the different ways John Collins can score on you?
John Collins can bully you on the inside. He can spot up and shoot a little bit from the three-point line. So that ability to stretch the floor makes him one of the harder forwards to have to contend with.
Pass to Collins. It's good.
Just not letting the defense get to him from that spot. Collins confidently knocks that one down.
To the paint. Here's Nurkic. No good on the shot. And Indiana will come the other way. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Rick Carlisle and I did speak a few minutes ago. This is the first meeting of these two teams, so he didn't know exactly what to expect. But he does know that he wants his guys to attack offensively. He feels their success on that end will dictate their success through the game. So, guys, we can expect them to be aggressive from early on.
Thank you, David. The team being honest about its approach. So, Greg, it's offense first.
Well, you can't put everything in the game plan. You have to kind of pick and choose. For them, it's really about generating points.
Yeah, there's another side of the floor right here, so it can't be just about offense. Their defensive intensity has got to rise up.
A playmaker of Doncic's talents wasn't missing that gap. He quickly gets the ball to the wide open man.
Siakam outside. Outside Mullen. And so it looks like the Pacers will retain possession here.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Now, here is Mullen. Halliburton for three.
And it's just encouraging to see Luka step up on defense. Must continue to bring that type of intensity. That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Halliburton for three. Indiana again missing.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 falling. And this is right around the time when one team might start to pull away.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here. Now with 2 fouls here in the first quarter, everything changes for him. He's got to be more careful on defense.
Here's Nembhard.
And they've done a nice job controlling the defensive backboard to start this game.
Doncic, no good. Pass to Siakam. Mullen with the ball. The tray. It's rebounded by Doncic.
and you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
There's a minute 47 left in the first quarter. That doesn't go either for Doncic.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Nice find by Halliburton. Just a great feel for the game.
Pass to Sharp.
Indiana foul. Andrew Reinhardt. First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
We've got 1:23 left in the first quarter. Now Williams. On the wing, Holiday. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. 4 on the shot clock. And the basket by Gordon.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
And a wide open look for Siakam. And a miss there on the triple. Takes a 3. And the basket by Gordon. Gordon's got 6 points.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Halliburton, that's good.
Athleticism showing off here for Halliburton. He gets where he needs to be. Nice job on that drive.
Pass to Gordon. Williams with the ball. From outside the arc. Kicks it out to Gordon. Lets the 3 fly. Nembhard grabs the board.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Back to Halliburton. Here's Nembhard. Shot clock at 5. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Stolen by Collins. And so it's Portland with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. Guys, what stands out from the Blazers so far?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Thanks very much. Now, from the step back to his attacking style, some have compared Luka Doncic to the Bear, James Harden. There are some similarities, Harden said. Being able to dictate and control the game like he does, he never lets anyone speed him up, and he gets what he wants. Back to you, Kevin.
He always has. They're both pretty fun to watch, David. Thank you. No good. That would have tied it.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look. And sometimes a trade is exactly what a player needs. And that was the case with Jusuf Nurkic.
Yeah, back in 2017, you remember, it was Jokic, Nurkic, back and forth. They were getting limited playing time, and then finally there was a trade that allowed Nurkic to get from Denver to Portland, and he's kind of doubled up everything in terms of his production since then.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
Kicks it out to Mullen. 3-pointer. Out to the right wing. For the 3. Nembhard's shot is good. Nembhard's got 6 points in the quarter.
Pretty much poor defensive effort there. You have to get a hand in his space when he's spotting up from distance.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That's his first foul.
First team foul. Checking in for the Pacers.
And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. Here's Nembhard. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
and they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Doncic looking it over. Out left of the wing. They kick it out to Green. Over in the corner, Doncic. 5 on the clock. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. McConnell with it. He's picked up by Doncic. Pass to Collins. Here's Nembhard. Fires the 3. And out of bounds as the Trailblazers gain possession. And you see players trying to get the officials to blow the whistle. Were players in your day, Greg, falling down as much as they seem to be doing now?
Oh, it's way more common now. And let's face it, it's a copycat league. All the whistles slow the game down. I just love to see them let a little bit more go.
This is what he does. Find space on the perimeter and then sink the 3.
Here's Collins. And it's Portland with the rebound. They've led by as many as 11 points. Here's Doncic.
Slammed down by Doncic. A monster in the backcourt at 6'7".
Pass to Nembhard. Back to Mullen. Indiana moving the ball away. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
And to make that mistake at this time is tough to come back from.
Well, not making things easier on themselves right now, that's for sure.
Portland leading by 8. Back to Doncic. Pass to Sharp. And Simons wide open. He'll fire. And another 3 for Portland.
And Anthony believing in himself that time. Just zero hesitation on that, Jay.
Hibbert inside. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Coaching staff would like some more shots from that range.
Here's Sharp. And then Sharp with the dunk.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Pass to Hibbert. That shot, no good. Gordon with the defensive effort. The Blazers on offense. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game. How it's been going for the Trailblazers.
A huge part of their offense, pushing the ball. Looking for fast break opportunities, always a good idea.
Well, they've also done a great job of taking turnovers and producing out of that, working really hard that they're not wasting extra chances that they're creating.
And how about the role reversal there? I mean, slamming it down right in the face of the big fella.
Pass to Şengün. And here's Sharp. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Sharp's got the lead up to 14 now for the Trailblazers. Halliburton for 3. The Trailblazers pull it in. And Portland with the ball. They're on an 18-7 run. Stolen by Lewis. A finish. And then Hibbert with the dunk.
And they need those kind of plays right now. Smart defense that generates some open.
Outside Williams. Pass to Şengün. Back to Holiday. Now here's Sharp. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It goes on Tyrese Halliburton.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
The Trailblazers have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
Well, somehow they kept possession of the ball after that poor pass. They should be very thankful that wasn't a turnover.
And it is good at the buzzer. Wow!
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
Great way to end the quarter there. The team is pumped up.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. Greg, looking back at the 2021 draft, I'm still shocked. Tyrese Halliburton fell to 12th. My goodness.
What a steal Halliburton has been. He broke his wrist in college, and that scared some teams away. But, boy, Tyrese has been awesome in the NBA.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. Now, the Blazers missed the playoffs last season for the first time in almost a decade. Coach Billups says, it's been a lot here so far, but I just know that I'm built for this. This is what I do, and it gives me the opportunity to stand up as a man to show that I can lead. I'm ready for it. Kevin?
I think he is, and he's embracing the challenge, which is fun to watch. David, thanks. Siakam's shot is off. Here's Doncic. Here's Nurkic. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic.
Nice shot selection there. Nurkic finding a shooting window and making that one count.
Siakam for three. No good that time. Now the Trailblazers take it the other way. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. And here's Doncic from the arc. And it's John Collins with the rebound.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Here's Siakam. Count it.
And give Siakam the hoop and the harm on that one. And since being drafted back in 2016, he's really improved that upper body strength.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And you watch the way that Siakam plays. It can get you in the open court or in half-court sets. Great forward who gives you a little bit of everything. Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots.
And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
And to make that mistake at this time is tough to come back from.
Well, not making things easier on themselves right now, that's for sure.
And for Siakam, Greg, he almost epitomizes the modern forward.
And that's not to say he's the best forward, but he displays all the skills you now expect from that position. Solid player who any team would love to have.
Here's Hibbert. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Hibbert's got his third bucket of the night.
That's a testament to the effort there on the boards. Never willing to give up on the possession, finding ways to sniff out the ball.
And it's Doncic missing.
His touches left him in this quarter. Nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him.
And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
And I love how active Lewis is on offense. Outstanding at just taking the initiative there and getting the call.
And both free throws good for Lewis.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Pass to Şengün. Doncic trying to get open. Şengün no good. Pacers trail by 14. Here's McConnell. Fires for three. That shot misses. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Here's Sharp. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Sharp's got 4 points now in the quarter.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Lewis outside. Back to Hibbert. And so it looks like the Pacers will retain possession here. Driving in. Clock at 6. Ball's not loose. Williams for three. And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession.
Indiana ball. Into the lineup for the Trailblazers, Udoka Azubuike.
Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Here's Lewis. Misses in close. And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for the Trailblazers. That's tipped and stolen by McConnell. To the inside. Here's Hibbert. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. 8 points for Roy Hibbert.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Outside Gordon. Azubuike. Howard down with both hands.
Good job reading the floor. Aaron Gordon solid at sensing when someone's open.
And the foul on Patrick Williams. That is his first foul of the game. .41 seconds left in the third. Here's Hibbert. Pass to Williams. Goes back up. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams. Some changes for Indiana. Portland leading by 16. Holiday with it. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Jacks up a three. And it's Gordon missing. Halliburton outside. Here's Siakam. And finished off by Siakam.
A high-level athlete with underrated burst. Siakam continues to impress with his ability to finish.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Trailblazers.
The Trailblazers, 53.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Pacers trail by 14. Now Halliburton. Pass to Siakam. Nurkic with the steal. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. Count that one. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Trailblazers.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys. They're focused, wanting to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break.
The three for Doncic.
You know, he's usually very reliable from out there, but tonight it's just not going down.
Mullen with the three. And it's Portland with the rebound. And now Portland on the break. Doncic leading the charge. Green, the screen. Inside. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Green's got his first bucket of the night.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Nurkic with the steal. Here's Sharp. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here.
Clearly a foul.
First team foul.
The free throw drops for Sharp.
Sharp. 2 shots.
Good on both. We're seeing a lot of pretty lively pregame dance routines from the players. You got any of that in your repertoire, say, before we begin a broadcast?
Oh, Kevin, I think pretty soon we should work out a few sequences, get ourselves fired up. You game?
No. Come on, Greg, I'm not sure about that, but you go ahead and do it. Doncic left side. Nobody near Nurkic. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic.
Well, the team set up Nurkic so well there. He had plenty of space. Calm and collecting.
And it's Halliburton missing. And here's Portland. Good momentum. 8 straight points. This one for 3. Here's Sharp. Second shot opportunity. He takes it up and lays it in. Sharp's got 4 points in the quarter.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Outside for Halliburton. Shoots over Simons. And the Pacers can't get it to go. Doncic outside. Cans it from downtown.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And a wide open look for Halliburton. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Some well-needed scoring. He stops a 13-0 run by Portland.
The three for Doncic. And another three for Portland.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
To the right side. We've got 1:48 left in the fourth quarter. Beyond the arc. Pacers with the rebound. Halliburton inside the three-point line. Draymond Green pulls it in. Here's the three. Offensive rebound. Out to Doncic. Simons from outside. Takes the three. Hits it from three-point range. Simons has got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Portland.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Luka Doncic.
So sharp on the passing tonight. You know, guys can get into a rhythm that way too.
Halliburton, that's good.
And Halliburton has that kind of ability. An awkward release, but man, is he consistent with it.
Deflects the pass. Pass to Simons. "15 seconds left in the game. Portland no good that time either. Now Mullen fires the three. No good on that one. And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. A resounding victory for them.